to feel alright. Take it easy, 'cause your worries right now are gonna stop me somehow. Take it easy, come on and follow the sound and forget about what they say, 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 what the people say, 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 people, 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 what the people say. What the people say.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
look, okay, I just streamer things. This is what happens when you work out before your stream, guys. You go brain dead. Cheddars, thank you so much for letting me know. There is no telling how long I would have sat there discussing to an empty room. Kai, how you doing, buddy? Oh, I can't believe I did that. Oh, just streamer things. Showing support to fellow regiment vets, I appreciate it. I really do. And like I said, regiment's been awesome since I've been in there. And yep, I just got, where did it go? No. That hat was right there. Where the hell did okay. I was going to say, where the hell did my hat go? We just got the regiment hat too. If it wasn't like a consumable that I worried about losing, I would totally put that on right now. Just got back from DreamHack. Yeah, my buddy was actually at DreamHack. If you don't know if you met him, probably not given how much that was, but my buddy Devil2U was streaming from DreamHack, and he was doing some cool stuff down there. If I lived closer to Texas, I would go to DreamHack. It is, and unfortunately, every time I go to Texas, it's either to QuakeCon, which I haven't been in a few years, or it's to Austin. But yeah, DreamHack has been one of those things, especially since E3's dead. Rip. DreamHack's one of those things, and PAX East is something I want to go to. If you had a booth and it was amazing, oh, I can only imagine. Yeah, I can only imagine. I bet that was really, really cool. Like, it's a shame that COVID kind of killed the video game conferences, isn't it? It's like, It's always, like, growing up, it was always my dream to go to E3, and it's like, oh, it's dead. Why? Oh, wow, that's a 3 slot. By the way, fun fact. That these take a while, I haven't tested it since they've been live, but I do know when I was doing the playtest, I was Mithras and specifically calling in mortars into Fort Nerith. I shelled myself, not meaning to. They take a while to get over there. Regiment about the press on the gas. Yeah, like I said, I got into Regiment when the VA put out their notification about the group. So, yeah, when I called in danger close, I didn't mean me. Yeah, that was not my wisest moment at all. Oh, man, welcome in. I really do appreciate the follows and appreciate the support. If you are curious, and if you have any questions about the game, I host a series on YouTube called the Lemang Academy, specifically for helping new players to this game. There's been a lot of questions I've seen come up on Reddit, which is like, how do I stay alive? Why do I keep dying? You know, are the AI just that cracked? And my goal is to teach people how to like move tactically and actually how to play this game. And it takes a little bit of patience with this game, but it's doable. So we have a few quests in Sawmill that I don't have quite yet. It's interesting that Knight is owned by the enemy. We also have some quests in Blue Lagoon that I can go handle. Let's see, what else we got? Snooper is going to be, we can go do that one. Fort Nerith Stroll. Why do I have quest for Fort Nerith at level 9? I gotta ask. Savanfa Village is actually the village right outside Fort Nerith. That's going to be over here. We might be able to do some of that. Observation duty is going to be in the dump. We can do that one too. Yeah, we'll go over to Fort Nerith. It seems like that's where the vast majority of our quests are. Especially because we have neutralized the enemies west of named Thaven. And, oh, this one requires a key. So there's actually a strip club right here. Nope, here. At the Fanny Paradise. Yes, the Fanny Paradise. And we require a key for that I don't quite have yet. So I might come back and see if I can't hunt that key down. Outside of that, we've got some Sawmill quests. YBL is cancer. Every fucking wipe. YBL just has a way of murdering me and then teaching me that this game is closely related to Tarkov. Like, if there's ever a get Tarkov of Gray Zone, it's YBL. I swear to God. Apparently they made it even harder. Which I'm not looking forward to in the slightest. But I do have a new med kit that I can go ahead and throw down. Let's go ahead and put that up. Twitch drops. Yo. Oh, I don't need all these infacts either. Hey, Nico. YBL can be ruthless and the sound issues aren't helping. Yeah, I haven't seen the sound issues. I mind the pun. I've heard of them, but I haven't seen them. And apparently they made YBL even darker. I haven't been in there yet. I've done the initial quests, like new neighbors, to specifically start that area, but haven't actually been into the bunker yet. I'm not looking forward to it. I just can't help it. YBL is like one of those areas that I typically try to avoid unless I'm being forced into it. Which I eventually will be. So let's head over to Fort Nerith. We can head over here. If I can click right. Oh. But I hope everyone's having a good Memorial Day. Like I said, appreciate having the day off to remember those that gave all for our country. Ooh, I'll take that. Thank you. And an ACOG? Is it in decent condition? It is. I'll take the ACOG too. Whoever dropped that in there, you the MVP. That's going to be my chopper there. Let me put this up. Oh, I don't have room for that in there. Okay. Well, we'll go with it is. I am on live on Twitch. Yes, we are. Yep, I stream on Twitch and YouTube quite regularly, simultaneously. So I always recommend, if you don't like the ads, go to YouTube. If you don't like the YouTube interface, go to Twitch, because I'm live on both. But yes. Also, chat is what I meant to say, is shared on both, so you'll actually see chat from both sides pop up. But it is combined chat as well. Same username on both platforms.
Get ready. 1 minute.
Yeah, so for our next episode of the Lemong Academy, I actually already have the footage recorded. I have a brief draft of the script so far. We're going to be going over tactical movement. There is a quest in the beginning area to go specifically to the marketplace to kill the gang leader there. I accomplished that quest, and I'm going to go over the mission, the deployment as a whole. I infiltrated from the lumberyard side, and I made some very crucial mistakes that I can actually cover in this video. It actually was a very good demonstration of things you should be looking for. And then as part of that video as well, we will go into moving tactically, making sure you're covered, securing the exit route, and specific things to look over while we're in that video. Like one of the big alerts, one of the big things is keeping a mental clock of, hey, when did I kill this enemy? Or finding dead enemies and trying to put together when they were killed. Because enemies respawn in about a 15-minute time, give or take, just here and there. If you go into an area and there's corpses that have been looted, that's kind of a red flag of I don't have as long in this area as I thought I did before these backspawn on me. So very key important part to go over there. And like I said, we'll go over a few topics. We're going to avoid, as I say, what time is it? It's 8 o'clock at night. If it was later, I would be happy. Oh wait, we actually have some other faction members here. If it was later, I'd be happy to go over there and actually do that quest to go do that, to go over there. As it stands, I'm a little scared considering I don't have AP rounds in the slightest. These SP rounds have no armor pen. Speaking of which, I need to... For some reason, this game has a problem with my microphone, so I end up piping it through voice mod. Specifically so that people in-game can hear me. Let me make sure I get that set up. Which, if you haven't talked to people in this game, it is absolutely phenomenal. Like, I've met a few bad apples here and there, but for the most part, people in this game are incredibly friendly. Cool. All right, so we have voice mod set up now. Typically 2 enemy... Gentlemen! Nope, I want to be an auto. Well. This is a popular location. Tuna is the friendliest snack in the game. Every time you open it, you get a smile. So let me recall this mission. This mission for our artisan, I believe, is in that house. There's typically an enemy patrolling in that area, though. I don't see. Then there's typically an enemy or two over there as well. Yep, that would be... thanks. Thank you for proving my point. Okay. Don't tell me what to do. I mean, I would say you're not the boss of me, but you are the community manager. How you doing today, Jolly? How is your Memorial Day going, my friend? Night and rain make this incredibly hard to see. Downloading Gray Zone because of you. I mean, it's a fun game. It really is, especially the PvE mode. What are we looking for here? I could have sworn this was the building she was in. All right. One of the videos I am going to put out, by the way, is going to be a... what is a Wayfarer? Oh, it's glasses. One of the videos I'm going to put out is a reference guide, specifically to where you can find information. Because it is very helpful. Now, this was not updated, this mission. Yeah. I'll be groundside in 3 minutes. Nice. You have to choose a faction. I am Mithras. If you want to join my faction, your beginning missions are all going to be in the first areas, which is going to be Namthaven, Q Vongsa, or Pham Pha Leng. And then it starts expanding out from there. Now, the cool thing is what they just added, that you can actually turn in quests. Did I go past it? I did. It's actually right there. I was in the building. I was legitimately in the right building. Excuse me while we scoot our rear ends back over there. Hut, 2, 3, 4. Hut, 2, 3, 4. Double time, double time, double time, double time. Okay, it is... We're looking for a document in here. Might be upstairs. Yep. Then what? Go to the dumping ground. Okay. Yep, I know where that is. And just to confirm, yep, we're going to the dump. Okay. Well, that's also where the recon team was. Now, since these guys have already moved on, let's take a look at what you got. 545 doesn't match my weapon, but I will take your sights. So in Tier 2 areas, just to earn a bit of cash, I typically strip the sights off weapons. Specifically because they sell for actually a decent amount. Do some stash cleanup there. I'll do some inventory cleanup. And the... I don't like carrying full-size weapons just because it overloads you very quickly. Because even now we're at 33, and 35 is kind of the threshold of where you start having issues. Yes, give me ammo. The faster I can get rid of this SP ammo, the better. Got plenty of drinks. Okay. I appreciate being out in the field a lot longer because it makes you pay attention to stats like food and what's going on there, specifically because now you actually have to manage that because you're not going back to the fob as often. Come on. There is typically an enemy over here. Oh, he's dead. And he has 545. That's a shame. Looking for that 762. Looking for that 762. Yep, we're running on silence just because I do not have a silencer. Give me that. Nice. Okay. I think I am now to the point where I can, yep, we can probably do this. Let me organize this a little bit and we'll upgrade our ammunition. Finally. Nice. Very nice. Now we're actually using US rounds. Much, much more pin. Let me put this over here. That way I can actually see what we're doing. Also, Jolly. Twitch drops. And if you subscribe, you get 4 subscriptions get you even more drops if you want them. Well worth it. Where we're going, by the way, if you all are curious, there's a dumping ground right there. Not right there. Right there. There's also an LZ up there. No, right there. That's the dumping ground. There's an LZ right there that we're going to go nab as well. I'm just taking a bit of a break to go loot some things, get some... See if we can cap some enemies and basically get some more ammunition and a few other things. Okay. I actually don't know where they put the crates anymore because, ooh, that's actually good loot. Put that away. Because they changed the loot in the game with this patch for the better. Of all things, the loot was so bad last patch that I ended up just ignoring loot crates because by the time, and it made sense, right? By the time you got to like a tier 2 loot crate, you would find significantly worse gear than what you already were using. Like you would find very bad armor rigs or very bad rigs in tier 2 areas, and it simply wasn't rewarding to go open them. So I just started ignoring them. Like, I hate to say it, but a base level AKM in a tier 2 area? Yeah, no, I can build one better. Why would I be interested in that? But they changed that up, allowing you to actually have better loot and find that kind of loot. So I've appreciated that. Like the gun I'm currently using, I actually found in the loot crate in the first town. Complete with a red dot scope. And I was like, oh man, that's wonderful. I am so used to using iron sights that actually having a red dot on my weapon is like, boom. Made the first area so much easier of the game for me. By the way, Jolly, this is the 5090 without frame generation. Oh wow, I don't know what that was a caching. But the got my new GPU installed yesterday as well. It's happy. The power cable gets a little warm. I did check that. Power cable gets a little warm, but it's not uncomfortable to touch, nothing like that, so. For reference, Jolly is the community manager of the St. Louis Community Meetup. So he and I were at Micro Center yesterday making bad financial decisions. What did you end up getting yesterday, buddy? I don't even know. Nice. Cool. Even more ammunition. I'll take it. I violated the man code, guys. Oh. Tier 3A armor. What are we in? We're in 3+. Okay. With no side coverage. I violated the man code on that. I apologize to that man. This guy didn't live long, let me tell you. This guy had no helmet and took one right between the eyes. I also had no money on him. Jerk. So we are looking for a body here, as I recall. What is the loot? Oh, it's the door. Oh! I forgot they did that. Let me look this up. Bu- 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 Apparently people are having issues finding this. Because the codes are actually the same all the way around. I forgot they actually removed this. What up? Yes, you should join Mithras. If you want to play with me, you should. And if you want to be on the cool kids with Mithras, or on Regiment. Nice. Okay, what else is... Oh, that's it for that quest. We'll go and dump that in our cache. Hoarder task. What is the hoarder task? I can't collect my Twitch drops, guys. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, I don't have the FN dump key. That's where that key goes. All right, let's go get that. Let's go get the landing zone real quick. Then we might go north to Sawmill, in all honesty, because we're actually fairly close to the Sawmill. Or we might do that. Ascertain all of the main entrances. That could be good. There's Delta 2. Let me think about this for a second. Let me open the TAC map. And take a look. By the way, Jolly, you'll appreciate this. I found out with that 5090, I now have a CPU bottleneck. I can't push the GPU to 100% at the same time I'm pushing the processor at 100 to 100. How funny is that? So there is a landing zone right there. There is, however, a checkpoint right there which we should watch out for. Where's the nearest fob? There's one at we'll go to Bronco real quick. That way I can switch out and sell some of the stuff and dump some equipment because I'm getting a little bit weighted. Yeah, which is funny because my CPU is nothing to balk at. It is a 9950 X3D, so the fact that I can't stress that CPU to max while simultaneously stressing the GPU to max is very, very interesting. Because, like, I tried it. I actually legitimately pushed. I opened Prime 95 at the same time I pushed the same time I had Furmark running, and yeah, as soon as I got that CPU above about 90% usage, the GPU just went down slightly. Now, I will say I am very, very thankful I swapped out my power supply, because when I actually put a wattage meter on the wall plug, I was pulling 960 watts on a 1,000-watt power supply. Yes, Joint Ops is the PvE game mode. I have no stamina. Okay, so now that we're here... Oh, wait, I need to get a little further in, apparently. There we go. I can dump that, dump that. We can have our mid-raid snack, guys. That's what we're gonna do. Mid-raid snack. Sell that off. We can put our AP rounds in our ammo, our wonderful Twitch drop ammo tins. How nice are those? I love the fact that I just got. Oh, that's AP 762 rounds. Ooh, those are big boy rounds. And remember, guys, tuna's the happiest snack. Always puts a smile. Always gives you a smile. See? There we go. And get our hydration. There we go. Drops. There are currently 3 drops active. You need to watch a stream for 3 hours. 3 hours, and you will get some drops. There's also support a streamer campaign going on where if you donate subs, if you give subs to a channel, you will, or if you sub to a channel, Twitch Prime subs not included. But if you give subs, 4 subs to a channel, you will get all the drops there too. I don't currently have a command for that though. I didn't even see that. I'm special. Did that just shred my armor too? That will heal on its own eventually. Yeah, I just ran right through the barbed wire. I didn't even see it. That should heal on its own. They're all light. There it goes. We have new trousers. Hell yes. There we go. And now I should start regenerating blood. Yep. All right, let's not do that again. I can't believe I did that. Just ran right out the gate, right into the barbed wire. All right, let's head to Sawmill. Yeah, I got my workout in early today, just because I wanted to stream for the majority of the day. I know it's really dark right now on stream. And I apologize about that. I continue to hold true to I don't need flashlights. We're about ready to come up to a main road, though. I think. Yep. And now we just need to watch for enemy patrols. That's the way to Delta 2. If we follow this main road around long enough, we'll get to Sawmill. There will be a minor checkpoint between here and there, which I think we're actually coming on right now. Yes, we are. What sucks is I don't have a scope. Although I guess I could have gone and bought... I don't know if I have access to the BK01 blocks yet, but I could have thrown that ACOG on here. There's normally 2 to 3 enemies in this zone. Or they're dead. Or MIA? Am I not? No, I'm not there yet. Never mind. Nope, there's no one here. I'm not to the checkpoint yet. I'm special. Oh, jeez. That's actually updated. I finally updated the extra life command. It was only 2 years old. And strangely enough, the year I took off from streaming was the year I raised the majority of my money. Have no idea. And for those that don't know, Extra Life is a wonderful charity, part of the Children's Miracle Network. I specifically am raising money for St. Louis Children's Hospital, who saved my son's life. So, very personal charity to me. Well, to be fair, all the charities I raise money for are personal to me. Alright, we will continue moving forward here. Now we should be encountering some enemies. I don't know if I like or dislike the fact that enemies don't have flashlights on at night anymore. I mean, that was a glowing beacon of, hey, idiot, I'm over here. But... oh, and as I say that... 1 and 2 on the road. 1 actually in the facility itself. I don't think that's actually an enemy. I think it's just a lighting glitch. Alright, so here's how we're going to play this. Number 1, we're going to reload the damn gun. Because trying to shoot empty mag is not going to end well. I think we traded. He hit me in the head, too. That's handy that it actually shows you where you died. I think I traded. I didn't expect him. Wait a minute. Can I? Yes, I can. That works. Damn. I didn't expect him to push like that. So, generally speaking, you shouldn't be engaging more than one enemy at a time, and that was a poor decision on my part to engage when multiple enemies had vectors on me, but, you know. Good news is it's PvE, and I can just run back and get my shit. After I scale this mountain. Oh... ugh. Hey, Baba. You want to say hi? Well, come here. Very nice. Well, come here. My body isn't going anywhere. You can come say hi. Come here. Come here. Hey, Baba. Yeah. Say hi.
Hi.
And here's the little guy. Who's the big star? Which color do you like?
I like her red.
No, we're not going to do red.
I like her orange.
Orange?
Yeah.
We can do orange. What other color?
I like green.
Green? There you go. Oh. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
You ready to go back upstairs?
No, I like her. We're not doing red.
No, we're not doing red.
We're doing here.
Teal?
Yeah. I like her. I like her blue.
Blue?
Yeah. I like yellow.
Yellow? All right, you ready to go upstairs?
Yeah.
All right, say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh. Going up. Yes, that is Daddy. Yep, Daddy's on the side monitor, too. Speaking of my son. No, the Roomba's not gone. Oh, Roomba done? All right, well, go upstairs. Go upstairs, Baba. He is a handful. He is 3 years old. And is almost, yeah, as my wife points out, almost 3.5. And he is an endless bottom pit of energy. So let me think of where I died here. I think I died over in this checkpoint. So if you're curious, I've got a soundboard, clearly. And he on my mixer, and each button is colored differently depending on what it does, and he loves calling out what colors are and pushing the button. Oh, hello. Oh, all right. So we'll go. I do think we cleared the checkpoint, which is fine. And then we'll get to Echo 2, which is the sawmill. Because it is night, we'll be able to do Gunny's mission. Sawmill itself is actually a very... Sawmill itself is actually a nice area, a nice tier 2 area. It's interesting because, like, in the first wipe, your first tier 2 areas was YBL, Hunter's Paradise, and... I'm missing one. Fa Lang, that was it. And then you expanded into Sawmill, Blue Lagoon, and what's the other tier 2 area? Oh no, Ban Pa was the other one. That's right, Ban Pa, which is down here. Where the hell is Ban Pa? I'm dumb. Where the hell is Ban Pa? I don't have Ban Pa unlocked yet, but it is somewhere around here. I know for a fact it is. It's northeast of Tiger Bay? I thought it was south of Tiger Bay. Although I could... Yeah, you're right. I'm dumb. I was like, I know Ban Pa's around here somewhere. Did I trade with this guy? Thank God I don't take durability loss when I'm death anymore. Yes, I did. Yep, I traded him. Shot him in the head 4 times. God, he was not feeling well at the end of that. I didn't mean to unload that. That's 545. Shit. When the gun goes click, you're in for a bad time. Nico, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. That was an oh shit in a moment and a half. I'm running out of ammo. 3A. I hear you. I was like, was that a flashlight that I just caught out of the corner of my eye? Yes, yes it was. And I'm so glad I put that down. I don't see him. Nope. Oh, my bad. My bad.
Touching checkpoints?
No, I'm on my way to Sawmill and just happened to stop by in here.
Gotcha.
one more I shot. I appreciate that they added lootables to all these dead bodies. Did I loot everybody yet? Did I get this guy? Nope. I wasn't even aware it was a mission. Let me see here. I saw something get updated. Oh, sight. Yeah, I'll take that. Cool. Could be a crate here. Yep. Take that. I don't need the SVD mag. AKB-30 handguard's not bad, but I don't need it. Got commander armor. Got a few things at the checkpoints. Here. And just to make sure we'll light the fire just to add some ambience. You know, feng shui the area a little bit. Always good to keep our corpses comfortable. So what is the sawmill quest? Oh, scout the road. All right, yeah, so that's fine. So surveying it from the nearby ridge, and then we need to go north and check it out from there, which is going to be at the next checkpoint. Should be right here-ish. Let's go and get Echo 2, though, because Echo 2 is also the ridge. Oh, I have lung damage, apparently. Yep. Got our handy-dandy surgical kit. And as I said in my video, yes, anything torso-related, use the surgical kit. There's Echo 2. So now we can get back to the sawmill very quickly. I wonder if the addition of the fobs is going to cut down on LZ camping. Because, you know, you kill a player, they don't have to fly back in. They can respawn at a fob. Or at a cop, excuse me. Alright, we'll run north up to Echo 1, pick that up. I'm not ready to go into sawmill yet. I could have sworn this was right here, though. I'm trying to do a lot of this from memory, and I'm not doing well. No, I was right. Am I just not far enough along? Apparently it's like right there. Oh, I just need to complain about it sooner next time. Did I just break? Need to repair my legs. Let me split my arms. Doesn't matter where you apply it, it just matters that you apply it. How do I want to take that shot? I want to take that shot, but I'm not going to. Oh, shit. He's dead. Ooh, 5.45 ammo. Or excuse me, 5.56 ammo. I'll be happy to take that. Thank you. I don't think that's at me. Now, where did I kill this guy? There he is. Ooh, luxury phone. Thank you. And more 5.45 ammo that I don't care about. Sawmill padlock code. Let me see here. Oh, apparently the codes change every server restart. How do I, there we go. Interesting. I kind of like that. The codes change every server restart. That is awesome. That means there cannot be a guide of like, hey, this is what the code is. All right, there's Echo 1. And then our next zone is going to be up there. Love getting stuck on twigs. And where's Echo 3? Echo 3 should be... Okay, yeah. Echo 3 is right up the road a little bit from there. So we'll get up to Echo 3 and then head out. This should be our checkpoint. That'll complete that. Good deal. I still cannot collect Twitch drops. Okay. Did this guy leave me anything? He did. He left me ammo. Appreciate you. I said there should be another guy. Oh, he took the sight off the gun. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, 5.56 ammo is fairly hard to find on dead bodies. I'm not surprised that people are taking it, especially for the M4s. Let's see here. What else do we have? Oh, we need to go get to Echo 3. That's right. So Echo 3 is right there. And we'll go get that real quick. And then we will fly back to Fort Nerith area. Oh, I can accept these. Search someone cover what happened to Malo. Okay. Malo Gavangza. Oh. Twice I've done that now. Oh, you know, just breaking my legs. What's up? Don't know. I can tell you what's down, though. Okay, there we go. Cool. All right. I shouldn't have to approach it from that angle. I think there's an embankment there that we can go up. That chopper just probably lifted off right where we're going. I still need to make it over to Blue Lagoon sometime. There's Echo 3. Wow, that is a long way away. Okay, let's see here. The gas station east of Fort Nerith. All right, we can do that. We'll fly back to Delta 1 and head out that way.
Raven, wheels up for Echo 3.
Nice.
Raven reporting. I'm on my way. ETA 30 seconds.
Taking a look at something here. So there's crossroads right there. Crusader is definitely for enemy use. Okay. I'm betting their strip club is somewhere around here. It's interesting that Mystic is uncaptured. I'm wondering if they intend to put anything up here. Would be kind of cool. And I will admit, I've got this vision of the game, right? You know, this game isn't scheduled to come out for another few years, clearly. But, like, I would love for this game to get bigger and bigger, because it's already fairly big. And,
Get ready, we're
specifically
moving
with DLC, I would love to, like, finish the mission in Le Mans. You know, because if you look at it, max level's level 50.
out. We're getting close.
So, and at level 50, you are Lieutenant Colonel. I would love to actually, like, finish the mission in Le Mans and then go to other areas. Like, do, like, winter warfare, things like that. I think that'd be really cool. You could add a lot of new apparel to the game, get out of the jungle, add a new tile set. It'd be kind of fun. I'm going to have one bullet. Yep, one bullet.
Ready. 30 seconds.
Oh, I need to get rid of these SP rounds. I didn't even notice that. Hang on to the FMJ rounds, put the grenade in the pocket. Man, oh man.
Go, go, go.
All right, so we're going to head over to the gas station. What are we looking for here? Locate all the enemy supplies. Okay, I know exactly where that is, as a matter of fact. There's a truck outside with a bunch of supply carts on it. Is sound coming? Oh, wait, no? Sound coming out the right speakers? I'm hearing a lot of sound behind me and not a lot in front of me, which is what's catching me off guard. Yeah, it is. All right. That's fine. Jolly got quiet. I'm assuming he's in game. Also, Jolly, you can add me to your friends list by going to this little person thing. Don't see you in here quite yet. Wow, looks like some people changed factions this one. Some people haven't been on. We already have a few hostiles in there. That's fine. We'll approach from this direction, make sure we maintain cover, and clear the gas station. Go ahead and reload. As I say, you may not be dead, but you're not happy. Nothing in the supply crate. That's fine. Huh. Well, I killed a man, and now I think I'm dying. Welcome to Lemong. What did you do? Oh, hey. Schoolroom key. That's an interesting one. So curious to know what just took a shot at me, though. So depending on how you're dying, requires a few things. If you're bleeding, put a bandage on it. If you are coughing and things like that, use a surgical kit. The general rule of thumb is so on your health screen you can see what's injured. General rule of thumb is anything on your torso, like your organs, your lungs, things like that, are going to require a surgical kit. Anything on the extremities is going to require a splint. Just there we go. Cool. Supplies at the gas station. Okay, fair enough. And then, yeah, it's just a matter of putting yourself back together. Light bleeds will go away on their own. Medium and heavy bleeds require bandages. If you're heavy bleeding, highly recommend you use a tourniquet to stop the bleeding so you can treat it and keep yourself alive. This should be the last one. Yep. That may have unlocked level 2 Gunny. I'll have to check on that. Okay, Fort Nerith Stroll we can go handle. Provided I don't do something fucking stupid, which I'm going to do. What else do we have in this area? I need to kill 2 more enemies out here. Okay. No, there are not civilians. Well, let me rephrase that. Yes, there are civilians. None of them are alive. There are civilian corpses. You get sent to find a few of them, as a matter of fact. But no, you do not have to worry about check. If you're playing PvE, you need to check your fire. Because if you shoot an ally, you're flagged as an aggressor. And then you will be unable to loot your corpse and a few other disadvantages. But in general, No, there are nothing. There's if it moves, it's dying, or it's going to kill you. I have another schoolroom key. We'll give that to Artisan. Was there an enemy over here, or was I just shooting at the car, glistening? So this glistening effect you see right here, we're not sure what's causing this. A lot of people said it's low global illumination, but I'm on Epic. So I don't know, and that should have been 9 for, yep, we need one more enemy west of the Namthaven. Good lord. I don't know what's going on upstairs, but my son hasn't stopped giggling for the past 20 minutes. I should go capture Knight, but Delta 1 is so much closer. That's what's interesting. Like, Delta 1 is closer, but Knight is a nice little, like, pit stop area. Oh, we are thirsty. I'm sure I'm hungry, too. This will fix some of both. I am currently covering the player stats, and I apologize about that. But yeah, our hydration is at 54. Alright, so this is one of the first gates we need to go check out. Can't believe I'm doing this mission right now, but you know. Especially because there's an enemy posted up in the gate. Not really ready to engage the LAF yet, but Violet, beautifully. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. You're about to see us do something incredibly fucking stupid. Shit! Come on. Shit. Yeah, that's what you get when you don't have good ammunition. Is that another one over there? It is, but I don't think he's alerted. Ooh. They have better armor. This is gonna get me killed. Can I... Wait a minute. Question. Can I? Oh, I can. Yes, yes, I can. All right, we are ditching these. And I have new mags, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't even think of doing that until just now. And I want those contacts. The GSHs are the actual best contacts in the game. They have the most... Jesus. They have the most sound amplification. Oh, that's 545. I don't want that. I will take the credit card, though. And I'll take the drink, because we're actually low on hydration. What is this? Yeah, it's level 3 with no side coverage. So they're wearing level 3 armor. All right, that's interesting to know. You know, I'm the idiot sitting here in the middle of this. We're gonna get this guy and Boogie. Okay. We'll take that. Take that, and we'll take the key. Can I fit this? There, you can take that, and there we go. And just like that, we're out. Now I should probably go capture Knight, because I'm completely full. I don't think the AI would shoot at me. I could be wrong about that. I don't think in PvE that there's AI holding the cops. I could be very wrong about that. I could be very wrong about that. But I don't think in PvE there's AI holding it. We will find out. Somebody is very angry at me. Oh! Jesus Christ! I don't know where Titan is. Where in the hell is Titan? Oh, okay. Jesus Christ, that scared the ever-living shit out of me. Well, the good news is we have Gunny at level 2 now. Do I have Artisan at level 2? Very close to getting Artisan at level 2. Now, does Gunny sell the ACOG at level 2? He does. Good deal. All right, so I can get rid of that now. We can get rid of the PKO1 as well. Does he sell the RKO1? Let's see. I don't see any forward assists or any forward grips. Huh. He sells the CQA1 now. That's interesting. Still sells M4s. Ooh, actually sells a decent M4. I actually don't care about the lasers. Those are flashlights that I have on there. And I don't see forward assists. But the fact of the matter is he now sells these. So we can actually now put ACOGs. Oh, the silencers are sold out. That's kind of funny. Cool. All right. And then let's go ahead and stack all this. We're doing pretty good with money. Handshake is probably about ready to level up to level 3, and he is. Just because of all the missions we've done for his ass. Getting him to level 3 will give us better armor, which would be good. I really need to get Artisan to level 2. Because then we'd actually have access to a decent AK-70 or AKMN build. For the time being, let's see if we can't go get our shit back. Let me sell those. Artisan, here, you can have these. So she is 43 rep away from leveling up. And I'm going to take a gamble and hope beyond hope that the is it Shift M? No. What is it? What is the button to check your weapon? I can't remember. Controls. Check firearm. Is thumb mouse button? I beg to differ. Oh, can't firearm. Check chamber. Check weapon is left Alt V. There we go. Okay, so we got 26 rounds. There we go. Cool. All right, let's head over there. This could be incredibly stupid. I have an idea. Hello. Welcome to my idea. Now at least we have a gun. I thought I heard you sneaking around. What ammo was in this then? US rounds. All right, fair enough. You know what? I'll take that. And now we have some armor. Cool. All right. You know, it's why build a kit when the enemies can provide one? Works for me. And I know exactly what shot me at Fort Nerith, by the way. That there isn't. I heard him alert, and that should have been a red flag that hey, someone sees me. But there is an enemy in an outpost or in a encampment overlooking that gate with a sniper rifle. That's how he was able to pinpoint me and end me. I know exactly where he is too. Let's see, I should not be regenerating. What armor level is this? 3A. All right, so it's not fantastic. It should have front and back coverage. It does. That's not fantastic, but provided I don't try to do the catch a bullet with your teeth trick. I'm really hoping that the hostile cop doesn't have enemies there. Really hoping. So, if you're curious what the difference between the M4 and the CQA1 is, the CQA1 is the Chinese version of the M4, but it does not have fully automatic weapons.
We've established control overnight.
There we go. Okay. Fat Jolly Guy came online. Interesting that you're on my friends list, but you're not on my friends list. Oh shit. Jesus Christ. I don't think he's on my faction. I just walked up and took it from him. What's up?
What's up, buddy?
Just our faction didn't have this cop, and I was like, well, I'm on my way.
That baby ass gun you got.
I died at Fort Nerith, and on my way back from Titan, I stopped by a farm, and some very friendly Tier 2 AIs were willing to give me the loadout.
Oh, damn. Wait a minute. You're a different faction.
I am.
Damn, I missed. Don't touch it. Don't you do it. Don't you fucking do it.
I already took the cop.
No, it's ours.
It's shared in PvE.
Oh. Well, for me, it's blue, so...
Yep, it's blue for me too. It was purple when I walked up here, and I literally took it. And like I said, so yeah, as long as your faction has used it within a certain amount of time, it's shared across all the factions that have used it.
God.
That's also why there's no NPC protectors here either.
Yeah. You're so smart.
All right, well, I'm going to go do the corpse hop thing.
All right. Stop molesting corpses.
Yep, stay
Talk
safe, buddy.
about this. Damn, missed again.
I died right there. Yeah, that sniper with a Mosin picked my ass off. Let's go see if we can get my body back. All right. So who shot me is actually in there. See if I can't pick him off. I need my stamina back. Did I get him? I mean, if I got him, all the props to me. It looks like I did. Nope. Now I did. Oops, nope, nope. Drop that. Put that on, please. Put that on. Okay, can I grab this? I don't know if I can actually do this. Let me see. Drop. Don't care about that, but I will take... actually, my inventory's full, isn't it? Let's drop this. Switch that out. Can I put it back? No. All right, we'll be back. Okay. Yep, don't run through the barbed wire again. That would be bad. We're going to run back tonight. And I'll come back and get my backpack. This'll work. Might even, let me go up to the fuel depot gate. We might actually be able to stick our head in there and get some loot boxes while we're in there as well. Yeah, I definitely want this backpack because I can't buy this backpack quite yet. We can do that. I can deposit that. Throw this into one of our handy ammo tins. Thank you, Twitch Drops. And put our Glock back. And unload that, drop that, put that in our ammo tin. And I think we're good to go. Yeah, that sniper just had me dialed in. Oh. Sun's starting to come up. Means the AI is going to be a little bit more alert. And there we are. Now I've got my body back. Damn. We got some food now. What level is that? 2A plus. Ew. Yuck. Alright. Now we're gonna get the hell out of here. So this mission is basically to walk around all to the different various entrances, of which there were 3, I want to say it wants you to go to. So we need to be sure we're watching out for that, because, yeah, that was pretty damn stupid for me just to ignore the damn sniper tower. AI with scopes get kind of deadly kind of quickly. Our next gate is actually right here, which it looks like a friendly just went through it, so. We'll put the FMJs down here and actually have some PS rounds. What do we have? We have US in the chamber, PS rounds in the mag. We're on automatic. There we go. Switch that over to single fire. I didn't know there was a hole in the wall here. Well, now. Uh-oh. Oh, 545. I was gonna say, did you leave 556 ammo for me? No. Nope, unfortunately. Oh, shit. I didn't even realize that was an AI. I was like, hey, look, it's a friendly PMC. And then he flipped around on me and screamed. And I was like, never mind. This is how I die. Oh. There we go. Okay. What did you shoot at me? Oh, you actually did shoot 556 at me. Wait a minute. Stupid question. Why am I not using this? Oh, that's why. It's 545. Give me that back. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, that's 545. Never mind. So these, I learned this the hard way. These only protect the front of your body. I learned that last patch when I was running around with one and kept wondering why I kept dying. Oh, the actual windsocks are well. The windsocks move now. That's interesting. Yeah, it occurred to me that their weapons are a lot better than what I do. So if I find one that's firing 7.62, it's worth it for me to pick that up. Is there a, hold on. Is there a, yes, Delta 3s on that side. That's right. I was going to say, I completely forgot that there's a flight path or a landing zone over here. Based on the fact that I saw an ally come through this direction, I'm assuming this area is clear. That could be a very dangerous assumption, however. Not right now, Baba. Okay. Military cap. Yay. I'm already wearing one of those. The dryer's finished. Okay, continuing right along. Is that a dead body up there? The fact that there are no dead bodies here worries me, honestly. And I mean that. No, that's grass. The fact that, like, there is nobody here. Because there should be at least, like, a few dead bodies at the entrance. The fact that there are none is interesting. What levels are these guys in here? 6? 25. All right. Hi, Baba. I will wave at you. No, you already said hi, Baba. Go upstairs. Oh. There you go, Baba. There you go. Go enjoy your nap, Baba. Yeah, go get your nap. I'm apparently thirsty. Do I have anything to remediate that? I do. There we go. And we've got some food. Let's see what that does. Good enough. We'll do that. And then we'll drink the rest of the water. Like I said, I appreciate that now it's actually worth it for me to find food in raid, because otherwise you would just go back to the fob, safely in deployment, and go back, right? It was very easy to ignore that stat before, but now you actually have to follow it, and it's actually something scary. Okay, there we go. That should put me at full. Or just under. Okay, now, you can actually hop the fence right there. Interesting. There is... Hey, look. There's a guy. Don't want to take that shot right now. We're just marching our happy ass around Fort Nerith, doing this quest. I don't know why I didn't think of picking up the weapon when I got there in the first place. I was like, oh, this is 7.62. Oh, I can use the magazines. Why did you not pick up the damn gun? The gun is a lot better than the stock one. Sounds like a really big gun. We're keeping an eye on that watchtower. I don't see anybody in it. Oh, is this gate closed now? No, we're just not there yet. Okay, never mind. There is a gate with a watchtower in front of it. I thought it was this one, but it's actually right there. Specifically, it's really good to get to the barracks side of things. Alrighty. Jolly, I hope you're having fun with it. Very, like I said, the beginning area is interesting as far as the AI goes. I think the AI was actually detuned in the first area a little bit. God, this is spooky as shit. The fact that there are simply no bodies around. God! $17. There are literally no bodies, and that scares the shit out of me. What? Yeah, so it wants me to get the fuel supply entrance, which is the airfield entrance. Let me see here. Oh, we finished that. Fort Nerystroll. Yeah, so the last ones are the barracks entrance and the, last ones are the barracks entrance and the main entrance. The main entrance is going to be interesting. The barracks entrance has 3 enemies in front of it. I think there's a guy in there. May have got him. I hope I got him. Yep. And we do have enemies alive over here. How do I want to engage this? I think I want to engage this from the front. Right now I am just way too exposed. I want to do this. We'll see.
It doesn't have to end this way. Just surrender. You are surrounded. Just come out and get on the ground.
He's not happy. Meanwhile, his buddy's over here humping the air.
Over here. I found the fucker.
I mean, whatever floats your boat, I guess, but damn. What? magazine is in this? The same one I'm using? Yes. Fair enough. Okay, so I don't need another one. That's what I was essentially checking. Oh. Back up. This is why you wear a helmet. We're gonna let him come to me. AK-12 is not one I care about. That guy's still alive. Don't know how that guy's still alive, but he is. We're gonna just leave him alone. Did I get credit for this? Yes. Okay, bye. We're gonna let him be, you know. No, I don't need to be fighting over there. We're gonna head to the main entrance now. I would really love some AP rounds. But we got ourselves a new gun. One of the Ratnik's AKs that the LAF uses. That's a bonus. Oh, that's a... I was gonna say, I don't think that was a AI. And I was right. It wasn't. That's kind of funny. I think he just happened to die at the exact same time that we shot at him. I just saw him shooting and I was like, yeah, better safe than sorry. Welp. That's who he was going after, by the way, if you're curious. Nope, time to go, 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 time to go. That should have completed that task, and it did. Yeah, these are literally all the missions for here. All right, but the good news is we have a new gun. I do not want to stick around here. It's a shame that I can't collect these. Let's see here. What other tasks do I have? You can go to YBL. We still have this one. Let's head over there. We'll do that one. We'll go to November 2 and see if we can't figure out what's going on there. Now, where is that? Right there. Okay, that's fine. I'll see if I can't get that door open. Hopefully there's no one there and I can actually kill some enemies, get the key, spawn, and we'll go from there. So he probably spawned at Bronco and is running back. Okay. Hi? AK-19s have the M4 ammo, so that's one reason why I'm very interested in about looting those. AK-74M. Is that 7.62? No, it's 5.45. Okay, fair enough. Take the credit card, though. Seems like they drop a lot more loot. Because we found like 3 or 4 credit cards. All right, so we actually did finish the Fort Nareth stroll. We'll head over here to Delta 1, and I need to take a break, get up and stretch, and then we will head back over. Oh, I am apparently thirsty. And I have no food. We'll head to the fob, then. We'll do that. Okay. So I wanted to see if those had respawned yet. And the answer is no, but the corpses have despawned, which is interesting. Alrighty. Let me go and call in a extraction back to...
Exfil confirmed. Raven en route to Delta 1.
Time is it? Alright, just had to check what time. 1:06. Just scared me. I'm starting to get a little hungry. It's like, you're right. I haven't had lunch yet.
30 seconds.
Yeah, that's actually quite a decent gun. It served us well. But I mean, you compare the stats.
I'm at the LC. Hurry up and get in.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to take a quick break, and I will be right back.
Strap in. We're heading out.
Oh, I am back. Sorry about that, guys. Oh. It has been a day. Whew. And my son wanted a goodnight kiss and a little bit of bedtime story from Daddy. So I made sure to take care of him. We're our new server because Night isn't owned by us. Man, we are getting close to reputation level 3 with Handshake. That's certainly quick. Okay, let's take a look here. What do we got? My armor is starting to get a little banged up. What can we do here exactly? I can put a key holder in here. We are going to start collecting Fort Nerith keys, so it makes sense to start putting stuff into that. Really, really, really wish we could actually label, like, Fort Nerith keys and things like that. We can actually sell that copy. We are collecting loot. What level are these? Level 3. What level is this? Level 3. Okay. We can actually dump these in here. They didn't do exactly what I wanted it to, but you know. Cool. Okay. What else? There's the FN Arch key. That can finally be sold. You know what? We're going to give that away. Let me unload that, and we'll give that away, because that served us incredibly well. Let me stack some ammo here. M855, we can keep in here. Do I have any more of that? I should. I don't. Fair enough. I do not need the SP rounds. There's the M855. FMJ 556, which is the next stage. Okay, we can sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that. All right, and sell those. Drag that down to there. For the first time, I actually used a grenade, and it was actually helpful. I don't normally use grenades. All right, we can actually get rid of the PS ammo as well. Not that I don't think it's good ammo. It's just that I'm not going to be using it right now. Our current US ammo is actually just fine for what we're doing. Okay, I think we've slimmed ourselves down quite a bit now. Ooh, my helmet. Oh boy. That helmet has taken a beating. Good God. Let's see here. All right, let's go sell some stuff. Oh, wait, I'm giving that away. That's right. Oh, wait, that's PS rounds. I didn't mean to sell that. SP rounds are the ones we want to sell. She's getting there. Okay, let me see here. Open up my ammo tin, and we'll drag that into there. Just like that. All right. We're not ready for those quite yet, because that's literally going to take me into the HQ, and I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that right now. That is going to be annoying. We'll grab some iced tea. Just to have our mid-raid snack. Let's see what else we got here. We can go sell that to Artisan, or not Artisan, to Lab Rat, because we don't need it. 2, 3, and 4. There we go. And I think we're managed. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Hunter's Paradise. Weapon key. We'll take that. Thank you. Cannot wait to get mortar storage. Okay. And we are flying to November 2.
Roger.
Specifically going over there.
And heading to base camp.
Oh, me. I still haven't been to Blue Lagoon yet, either.
Raven, wheels down and ready to load.
Did I just...
Ready up, we're taking off.
I don't have any splints either. Well, where's the nearest cop? It's gonna be Warden. We're gonna have to go to Warden and fix my stupidity.
Get ready. 1 minute.
I can't believe I did that. That's awful. I'm an idiot. Excuse me.
Approaching the LZ. 30 seconds.
Ooh, wow. What is that? Is that Warden? No, that's over here. Interesting. Excuse me. God. I shouldn't be this tired. We'll go for a little longer here, and then I'll call it. And so we got about half an hour left if you've been watching from the start of the stream to get your last Twitch drops, which will be the regiment hat. And then, like I said, we'll be back Wednesday probably playing some more. Tomorrow I plan to work on the next episode of Lomang Academy. I need to do some video clips and video edits to get all that prepped. But yeah, that's my plan, is we'll do that, and we'll get everything set for that. And that should help out significantly, especially because this is actually going to be deploying to the AO and how to move tactically and how to aim. Because it just scared me. Like, a lot of people have seen me aim, and I'm nailing headshots, but I'm not explaining what I'm doing. So the trick to how to do that is to use your Alt key. Or, you know, just potato the shot. Oh, all right. Like that. At least I'm still able to sprint. That's a bonus. Playing gauze, a ring. Where did that go? Put that in our bag. So we're looking for, in particular, a key here. There is a key to the strip club we need. God, I love the thunderstorm. Well, that was nice of him to not bother moving. BK House? Don't know what that is. Don't really need food right now. Okay, what do we got in here? Unlock with the BK house key. Fair enough. Aviators. More food. Civilian chest, which has aviators, a hat, scarf, and a hat. A jewelry box. Oh my god. Okay, I need to remember that. I was about ready to say, most disappointing loot ever. Then I found that jewelry box, and that was... okay. Good to know that's there. And we are almost a warden. Okay. I predict there'll be one more enemy. Or maybe I was wrong. What is that? 7.62 FMJ rounds? Interesting. 7.62 by 25, and we're using by 39. Kind of for another jewelry box in here. That would be kind of nice. What's in the briefcase? Aviators and a hat. Yes, because that's exactly what I keep in my briefcase, guys. 4 strength leather belt. Level 18. You know, I said we didn't need food, and then, like, we're finding nothing but drinks. Apparently the game took that to heart. We'll cross over into Warden, and I'll dump some of this stuff off and sell it. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, get rid of that. Dump that. Alright, vendors. Artisan. You're getting a lot of good shit. She's 30 rep away from leveling up. Alright. Oh, right. I need to fix my stupidity. My dumbass did something stupid. I mean, that happens a lot around here. It's just, you know, not intended. All right, there we go. And we have some more splints in our bag. So now we can actually head down here to the Fanny Paradise. Doesn't look like there's been anyone there in a while. And given that this is a Mithras questing area, I'm hoping that means that we might be able to find a key off one of these guys. Because you need the key to open the office to do the quest. So we shall see. Excuse me. Billion chest. Gold ring. Watch. That's why you open those. Water. I'll actually take that. 3-stack water is nice. As I say, anytime you want to, you know, like, stop existing now would be good. Watch there be a split in here. Called it. I shouldn't complain, though. We did end up getting some good loot out of that side break. AKs are not the best at range, unfortunately. Thanks. Out of all the things I was trying to pick up, that was not one of them. Is it just me, or is there a guy with a gun there? Tofu. Why can I not loot the ATM? Oh, the door's open. And the jewelry box hasn't been looted. I mean, I'm not complaining. Take that. That should have completed that. Nice. Tiger Bay. You know, whatever happened to Hunter's Paradise? Okay, I guess there isn't an enemy there. Oh, I hear somebody. A DSLR camera. That's new. Haven't seen one of those before. So, okay. There's a landing spot right there that we need to get to. We'll go there next. I think, anyway. Let me double check that. Could be Kilo 1. Yep, it is. Cool. Memory does serve. Well, that's nice that I didn't need the key to get in there. This should be... Oh, wait a minute. And okay, what did she just want us to do? Find out what happened in Confit Village. Investigate who's responsible for the atrocities. All right, we were just there. That's fine. So that should be actually still be clear. So we'll head up there. God, the storm. It is drenching everything. Yeah, this should now be cleared out. We'll go check this. Yup. Okay, now what do you want us to do? Investigate who's responsible. Come on. There we go. Nope. Take the watch. Don't need the cola. You don't have anything. Actually, you know what? We'll drink the cola. How about that? Hello. God damn, they really did just torch the damn place. The bodies we killed are still here. That is a good sign. Let me see if there's like any intel in here. Please? No. Unfortunately. Nope. Nothing there. Nope. Nope. Gauze. Cocoa Jumbo coconut juice. Organic tofu. Okay, let's check this house. Metal box, money, and a watch. Good God, we've walked away with so much loot. Okay, how about in here? We looted this earlier, but I don't know what it is exactly we're looking for here. I may have to look this up. Take a look here. He is saying it's down here-ish, that there's a body down the road. Did I mirror that? Head along the main road. They might still be close. Yep. Okay, that's fine. Yep, we can go that direction. Let's take a look. And there's our main road. Stats are getting a little... Here, we'll chocolate bar it up. It makes me want a protein bar, honestly. Like, I am legitimately, like, hungry. And I'm like, a protein bar sounds really good. God. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Excuse me. It's been a day. It has been a day. It's been a good day, though. We're up to level 11. Gotta stretch. I think what we'll do is when we in here, we'll go see who on Regiment's online. And then we go raid someone else from Regiment. Seems like that would be nice. I have to remember to thank Fort Nerith for their generous contribution of a AK platform. So what are we using? We're using the AK-15. Kinda surprised they're not enemies here. Must have been the gang from Blue Lagoon. The villagers warned me there were dangerous people there even before all this started happening. Alright, so I guess we're heading to Blue Lagoon next. We'll go pick up Kilo 1. And stick our head into Blue Lagoon. What? Oh, yeah. Okay. The Blue Lagoon recon team. Yep, I know exactly what it is. That's right in front of Blue Lagoon. There's an enemy on the road. Oh, I should take a break. Swear I heard someone behind me. Where did that go? Oh, it went to his rig. 'Cause we have that much loot on us. Open. Lots of liquids. God. Speaking of, that should get us back up to full. Yep. Like I said, hold your breath, improve your accuracy, take the shot. Food storage. Oh, iced tea. Triple iced tea, as a matter of fact. I don't need anything else right now. All right, good deal. Where's the nearest cop? Arsenal. Okay. Where's our friendly patrol? 545. We'll take that pendant. God. We're running around with like a few thousand, like tens of thousands of dollars in loot on us. Completely unintentionally, by the way. It's just I keep finding jewelry boxes and keep finding other things. I need to sit up. Posture check. Kilo 1. Good deal. Let's go do this mission, and then we will head over to Arsenal. And then depending on what we got left to do, it's getting late in the day. We may call it there. So instead of going back to Arsenal, we may just go back to the FOB and safely end our deployment. Okay. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Exactly. How you doing, Noah? By the way, I found out that gave my own channel 4 subs, and there is even more support a streamer going on, apparently. And it's funny is I can't claim the drops for some stupid reason. Like, literally. I got even more drops, but can't claim them. How you doing today, Noah? Out of the blue. No way up. Oh, the Shadow over Ban Pass. We unlocked that. Locate a suitable LZ near Blue Lagoon. I did that! We have Kilo 1. Why can't I loot him? That's interesting. Good. What about you? I'm about to hit up some YBL, and that's happened to me. It eventually was claimed by itself. Yeah. I'm doing okay. Like I said, it's been a good Monday. It's been a very good Monday. We ended up, I ended up finding like a ton of loot. We ended up finding several jewelry cases, and I've just been like, oh, okay, you know, great. So I know that Kilo 1, we actually have Kilo 1, so I guess I'm going to head over to Kilo 2. So yeah, I've got a metric ton of loot in my bag right now because we found all this stuff, and I was like, oh, we'll just go to Kilo 1 and, you know, recover it from there. Also went into Fort Nerith earlier today, which is where I got this wonderful AK. It occurred, I was like using an AKM, and I was like, wait a minute. I'm using 7.62 rounds. Why don't I take one of theirs? Theirs are better than mine. What am I doing? So, yep, we got a nice AK build because I was like, yeah, why would I not take one of the Ratnik AKs? I know the other LZ is right there. It's just weird that it didn't give it to me. And Kilo 2 is right here, so we'll go get the other 2 kilos. Yeah, I don't have a good source of ammunition for the M4 right now. Otherwise, I would switch to it. I'm trying to get to Artisan level 2 so I can actually put together a decent M4, or not M4, a decent AK with an ACOG. As it stands, I was like, we'll just go grab a Ratnik and call the day, because I did do a few quests over in Fort Nerith. I also got obliterated by a Mosin sniper AI that, that I completely forgot they are in the watchtowers. And, oh wow. Achieved rank 12. And if you, just come running up on them, they have no qualms about ending you. So, completely forgot about that. And so we ended up getting blasted in the face by sniper AI. But managed to get my stuff back. Actually managed to find a another what backpack is this? Another patrol backpack. Yes. Yep. We have it. Well, I'm on a 5950 now. All right, 59. Yeah, 5950. There is. It resolves the issues that the 5950s have with the latest patches or latest drivers, so that should fix the crashing problems. I'm in a cop. I don't have to worry about that. It also fixes some more server crashes. What else does it do? Let me see here. Oh, do they have? Yeah, here we go. Nope, that's a change log. They don't have it actually out there. Let me go to their. Nope. That's actually what I wanted to do. Is it on their Twitter yet? Let's see. Well, I can't find it. Which is funny because it was on their Facebook. I wonder if it's on the Reddit. There it is. Yep. So we have the crash present in the latest drivers for NVIDIA 50 series cards. Yay! We can get that finally fixed. I actually had to backdate my drivers in order to play the game. Believe it or not, I completely forgot that was a thing. So I actually had to end up uninstalling my drivers and going back in and fixing that. Fixed an issue where players might rarely get stuck on a loading screen at 72%. That was interesting. 2 more server crashes and an issue that would get that the game would get stuck on certain FPS and appear choppy until FSR frame generation was turned off and on. I actually haven't tried the frame gen of the 50 series cards yet. Just because I haven't needed it. I mean, I'm at 82 FPS right now. So, if I come in here and go... Congratulations, we're at 270 FPS. I mean, I can simulate a 4090. To be fair, I mean, on a 4090, on the 4090, I was still getting 180. The rain is actually slowing it down slightly. I will say that much. Oh, I need to drop some stuff off here, don't I? Where did that go? Okay, so we can do dunk, 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 dunk. Yeah, I had a lot of loot. We can throw that in there. I'm actually going to get rid of the quads. I don't need them. In this game, yes. I'm not running DLSS at all on this game. Even though it says I'm using DLSS, I actually have it turned over to DLAA. On the 4090, I was running quality and quality on DLSS. So having the anti-aliasing has been really nice, and still being able to maintain frame rates above 120, which is actually interesting. Is VSync turned on? VSync. No. Oh, because I'm using DLSS. That's right. But in general, the 5090, I mean, it's a beast of a card. It's also sucking power down really bad. Before I got comfortable closing my case, I made sure to, and I will say the 4090 was capped. 4090 was absolutely capped. If I come in here, let's take a look at what we're currently sitting at. Anytime now. There we go. So you all won't be able to see it. Let me get back in game. GPU load sitting at about 98% right now. But the 4090 was sitting at 100 constantly. And I'm going anywhere between 95 to 100 to 98% right now. So the game is running a little easier on the 5090 than it is on the 4090. with a higher FPS. If I enable VSync and turn off frame generation, that sits around 70%. So it's running a hell of a lot easier on the 5090. And again, I have a CPU cap, or I have a CPU bottleneck, because I can't max both my CPU and my GPU at the same time right now. As soon as I max my CPU, the GPU usage goes down on my benchmarks and things like that. It's very interesting. But not to say that there's anything bad with my CPU. It's just, it's that much of a beefy card. We can put some food away. Oh, is that full? It is. I'm going to have to remember that. Stop picking up food. We'll put some food outside. Matter of fact, we'll start draining some of this. But yeah, I specifically got it because the price was right on it. That, like, I was talking in Discord and got an ad. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, so I opened up GPU-Z to take a look at how it's doing right now. On 2x frame generation, I'm utilizing anywhere with this much rain, anywhere between 95 to 98% of the GPU. The 4090 was constantly at 100%, for better or for worse. So if I enable VSync and turn off frame generation, unless it's raining out, I'm getting at about 70% usage on the GPU to maintain 120 FPS at 1440p, everything maxed out. I would say that the game runs easier on the 5090 than it did on the 4090, just by the grace of how the 5090 works. Not to say the 4090 didn't handle it just fine. It's just, you're dealing in 1% at this point, right? So it's like, all right, well, I know I'm getting 150 FPS where I'm only getting 130, and anything over 120 is honestly fine. And frankly, overkill. So it's kind of one of those things that, yeah, it's doing its job very, very well. It does it a little better than the 4090, but it also comes at a higher cost too. Like, before I even closed my case yesterday, I ran this GPU when Furmark at 100% usage for half an hour. And I actually had my multimeter clamped around each one of the cables to make sure I wasn't drawing too much amperage and that all the cables were actually drawing the right amount of power. And afterward, and during the test, I was testing the cables, making sure that the cables weren't heating up and getting too hot. So they were warm, but they weren't hot. So I was okay with that. So keep that in mind too. That there's obviously give and takes. God, you're so close, Artisan. Gunny's rank 2 now. And Handshake. Oh my God, we almost have Handshake to level 3. Well, I know where all this is going. There it is. There's Handshake level 3. And what do we get at Handshake level 3? Either the UI is glitched, or Handshake level 3 has nothing. I can't tell what's selected and what's not. I think the UI is glitched, because Handshake level 3 has nothing. Interesting. Alrighty, let me go ahead and dump this. What are our other missions so far? But yeah, the 5090, I picked it up because the price was right. When I was looking at the partner cards specifically, I was hunting a Founders Edition, but the Founders Editions were never in stock. Because the Founder Editions were smaller cards, and I really wanted the smaller card. Specifically because I have a riser cable on my 4090, I had rotated it by 90 degrees. Just kind of show off the 4090. But the 5090 just did not have that, unfortunately. So I ended up ending up with one of the partner cards, and I actually had to slot it normally, which I have a full-size case, and this thing takes up the entire fucking thing. I was actually kind of worried that my radiator from AIO wasn't going to fit in it, in all honesty, because it's that chunky of a card. But I got it in there, and it's doing well. Temperatures are very good, which is one of the areas of concern with the 4090s on the air-cooled cards. And this is an air-cooled 5090. And even running, I made sure to my fans in my case are bound to my CPU. So the higher the CPU load, the more airflow moves through the case. With the CPU not doing anything, it actually turns the fans off. That the fans will sit there and just stop rotating and idle, which is exactly what I wanted because it goes dead silent. So I ran the 5090 using no air movement other than the air movement it was going to generate. And it never got above 88 degrees at full load after half an hour. So it runs wonderfully. And I was very impressed about that. 4090 feels very powerful. Yes. Epic everything is global illumination medium. I actually have all that. I had all that maxed out on my 4090. I had global illumination on Epic. I had shadow quality on Epic. And I had reflection quality on Epic and shading on... I had the variable shading on quality. And post-processing at low, running 2x DLSS DLA. Nice. Yeah, I had everything maxed out, running quality DLSS, maybe even DLA. I can't remember. And I was getting anywhere, and frame gen, I was getting around 160. Yeah. Yep. That sounds about right. Let's go get Kilo 1 or Kilo 2, and then we'll fly back to the fob. Yeah, like I said, it's the prices when I originally went to go look at them. The price on the partner cards were like $3,800 last month, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm good, thanks. But when I went to Micro Center yesterday and specifically saw the Vanguard edition of the 5090 for $2,700, I was like, what? And so I ended up picking that one up, and I figured, you know, it's the Vanguard edition, sort of like the OC 5090. So even this has a stock overclock on it, and a dual BIOS on it, because I like to play around with that kind of stuff to overclock. So I ended up picking that up, and it's been doing wonderfully. I'm very impressed with getting the higher clocks on it, and I'm getting about, I'd say, 35 to 40% better FPS than the 4090. Now, of course, the price is fucking stupid on it still, but the Founders Edition card was $2,000, and this being at $2,700, I was like, yeah, okay, I can do that. $700 over MSRP for the Founders Edition. The Founders Editions are always going to come in cheaper, and the partner cards already have a stock boost on them, and then having an OC edition of that, I was like, yeah, I can do that even higher. I think I'm running 2x. Yeah, I'm running 2x frame gen right now, but I will also say the frame gen has been, I haven't played around with 4x quite yet because I'm still very iffy about pumping it up that much. I understand how frame generation works. It takes frame A and frame B and figures out what's in the middle of it, and extrapolates what that frame should be to transfer between the two images, and that's how it renders that image. It's a fake frame, as it's known as, but it's still something that should be there. Now, the downside is it increases latency. What I'm really looking forward to on the 5000 series cards is the next iteration of... Where are you? I know you're in here. Where are you? NVIDIA has the... God, what is it called? NVIDIA Reflex. The next version of Reflex will actually let you move through those frames as well, and it predicts things that are going to happen. So, unfortunately, what it also does is it moves you faster, and that's the way it kind of removes input latency, is it moves you in those fake frames, which generates a lot of smearing, so it kind of fills in on the outside. It's very interesting technology, and I'm very much looking forward to that. I could swear NVIDIA Reflex was in here somewhere, but I'll be damned if I can find it. Cap for each team is 16 players on each team per server. So you can have 4 full squads in a server. Except for private servers. Private servers can have, one sec, math, 42 players per faction. Now, those currently aren't out. Regiment's already been promised one. Yeah, we don't know. Regiment's been promised one, and we specifically partnered with Rick over at Madfinger Games, who's been keeping us apprised of the current status, but they aren't currently out yet. You can obviously see the invite and go click on that, but to our understanding, there's not one that exists yet. All right, so let me do this. We need to repair this. Do not want to do an express. We can do a normal repair. That's fine. Yep, do that. Come in here, repair that. Do I need to repair this? Yeah, we do. All right, well, you know, we'll just repair everything. Why not? There we go. Cool. And there's our loadout. I wonder, can you drop these in things while they're... That's overpowered. So I could just come in here and be like, yo, that backpack is my gear being repaired. That's handy. That means you can completely isolate a section of your stash specifically for repairs. I have to remember that. Item is currently being repaired. But yeah, the regiment drops are currently live. 4 subs gets you some cool shit, and then if you watch for 3 hours, you get the regiment hat, which is this. I'm a little worried about losing this, so I actually am not been wearing it around. That, and I've been domed now 3 or 4 times. Let me, wait a minute. Did it finally work? It did! So now we have access to the AMP 12 backpack, so I actually don't need this anymore. Goodbye. Because we now have access to that backpack, I can get rid of that. Nice. Very, very nice. I'm amazed he doesn't sell more stuff at tier 3, though. I really am amazed. Let's end deployment and come back and see if this is just a bug that we're encountering. I love how I'm just like, I'm a merc. No weapon, no armor, just a backpack. I'm called a loot goblin. Let's see. I think I see some new shit in there. There we go. That is more along the lines of what I was expecting to see. So I can sell the recon rigs. I don't need those anymore. I can sell the... That's tier 3 armor vest, isn't it? Yep. So I can get rid of this. Front and back. Front... Oh, that's front only. Okay, no, I don't want to get rid of that then. I can get rid of the recon rigs. We don't need those. I've got an exfil helmet now. We can get rid of that. What's this? Tier 3A. And these are tier 3A. Tier 3A plus. So we can get rid of that guy. This guy we're not getting rid of yet. Because nothing quite fixes that problem. Quads we can get rid of. That's tier 3A plus. I'm actually going to hang on to that. But we will... I can get rid of this rig, though. Whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. All about cleaning up my stash a little bit here. We can actually get rid of these belts, because I don't need them anymore. We can buy an infinite amount of them. Oh, what else do we got in here? I can get rid of these. We're going to hang on to that. Alright, I would like to get rid of this backpack because we actually don't need it. Gunny, do you sell any new pistols? Nope, just still the M9A1. We don't have the 1911 yet. That's interesting. Find out what happened to Neil Osprey between Namthaven and Tiger Bay. Interesting. We're going to have to go find that. UNLRA, I know exactly what that is. That's for Tiger Bay. All right. So we got some stash cleanup to do, too. That's fine. I will say this Glock has been absolutely pulling its weight. This has been my, like, yeah, we need a weapon. And I just go grab that. So, actually, you know what? We're going to go and... apparently the Beretta is incredibly powerful, by the way. That I've seen some videos of people going ape shit in the first town with a Beretta. That's actually holding my keys, so we don't need that anymore. Handshake. And I can put my mortar now. Where is my mortar round? What do we have? We have high range, medium range, low range. I haven't heard any mortars going off, in all honesty. Out of everything I've seen in this patch, I don't think I've heard or seen any mortars being fired yet. And then Noah, I don't know if you saw, but Rex was commenting that it looks like June 6th is kind of looking better and better for Arc Raiders. I'm really looking forward to getting back into that. Cool. And I think that is... What is the G24? Oh, that's night vision. Yeah, I really don't use that. We can get rid of that. Don't actually want to get rid of those because those are the better night vision goggles. That's all being repaired. And I think that's our stash cleaned up. Does Gunny sell ammo now for the M4? Sells SP rounds. Sells mortars. God, I need to get Artisan up just 30 more rep. Damn, we're getting close. As soon as we get Artisan one more rank, I think that's when we unlock her ability to give us some silencers, things like that. So we'll actually be able to have a decent AK. Then he also sells the CQA1 now, which actually isn't a bad option. You see here, he sells the P-Mag, the Stand Mag. He doesn't sell the 32 round mags anymore. That's interesting. Out of all the things I wasn't expecting to get, Handshake level 3 this early is interesting. Now, level 4 is a long ways away. It's more than double the rep. But, you know, one thing at a time, I guess. Cool. And we do not have Turncoat or Banshee yet either. That's also interesting. Alrighty. Alrighty, guys. But that's going to do it for me for the day. Oh, coming up next, I'm going to be working on the next episode of Le Mans Academy. Probably be doing that tomorrow. That's going to be some tactical movement and how to move about and how to hold your breath, how to actually shoot, things like that. We're going to find someone from Regiment to go raid. Let me end the YouTube stream.